Hey there, it's Jennifer. We have a code orange at West Elm and we're going to take a look. First off, I want to give a huge shout out to another YouTuber who posted about this early on Friday. Her channel name is LC the October Girl. She has an awesome channel, loves to do Halloween and spooky decor, fabulous taste in that as well, I must say. So go check out her channel, give her a shout out, and thank her for posting that so we can all enjoy it as well. So when you go to the West Elm website and search for Halloween, I get a result of 41 different items on here. Some of them are clearance like we've seen like on the Cracker Barrel site and some other sites. You can see that here in the red, but there are some new things. They're labeled as new, and that is what we're going to focus on today. So this candy bowl here with the black cat was something that really caught my eye. One, I love the black cats because I have two of my own, but I loved this piece that it had an open mouth and you could see its teeth. I thought that was so cool. And I know West Elm, just like Pottery Barn, can be really expensive. I don't usually purchase from these stores, but I do love to get inspiration from these stores. And places like Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, they tend to dupe these higher end stores in subsequent years. So like this year, they might not have dupes for these things that are showing up new at these stores. But next year, the year after, we might see something similar at those places. So definitely something to think about and put on your radar for future. So we're going to scroll down a little bit. There are two new collections this year that I really want to share with you. The first one is here on the left, Halloween Frankenstein Collection. Yes, please. So let's take a look at that one first. So West Elm is taking a really unique spin on Frankenstein. And as you can see in the large picture here in the center, body parts. So we got some ceramic, moody colors of oversized body parts. So let's just take a look at some of these styled photos so we can see scale between the different pieces. And then we'll look on the right-hand column for prices for those who are interested. But I think some of these are so cool. You have this big nose vase here in the background, oversized ear-shaped platter, a mug with a nose on it. These eyeball bowl fillers are everything. I absolutely love these. In this next image, we can see that same ear platter in the background, but this candy bowl with the sutures and the mouth and the eyes and everything on it. Again, body parts. I think that is just so different, so unique. And then we have the mug here with the nose, and it just looks like a dipping bowl or a small bowl there for whatever you want. Put nuts in it or candies or whatever. And in this picture, we're getting a better size or a better look at the nose vase. I honestly don't know how I feel about it. I think it's so unique. It's not something that I would work into my decor. It just isn't my vibe. But I kind of think it's cool. Very different. Let me know in the comments, do you like these oversized body pieces for this collection? I'm just super curious. Let me know down below. This image, I just had to show you how they styled the pieces here with this clay artwork, if you will. So they made a person, threw some of those bowl filler eyeballs in its head, and have the other pieces sitting around it. I think that is so funny. But, you know, you don't have to use a vase for a vase or a mug for a mug. You can use it to hold paintbrushes and sculpting tools and whatever you want to do. Kind of create your own adventure there in terms of your own decor and how you use things. I just thought this was really different and creative and wanted to share it. Now we're starting to get into some more of the individual piece pictures, but I wanted to share this one with you. So we didn't see the ear mug earlier. We just saw the nose mug. So they have an ear mug as well. And if you can see the sutures on this one, also. I thought that was, again, just interesting and different. And here's a better picture of it, just the mug itself. And one other thing I wanted to share before we go over to the pricing on this collection is the dipping bowls. So you have these here, but look at the next photo. The bottom of the inside of the bowl has an eye image on it. So that is kind of cool. So let's take a look at the pricing for everything really quick. Overall, this is not a very big collection, so going through the pricing will be really quick. It's going to range $16 to $89.50. The ear cup and the nose cup are going to be $16 each. The high ticket item here is going to be the large ceramic bowl for $89.50. They're calling that ear platter a ear trinket tray. So I consider that a little large for a trinket tray myself, but you know, teach their own. $59 for the ear tray. The eye bowl filler that I love is going to be $55. And the ceramic dip bowls are going to be $60. And it looks like they come in a set of 4. And then the last item is that nose vase that cracks me up every time. $59 for that piece. The other collection I wanted to share with you was this Antics Collection. I didn't see an image, and maybe we'll find it as we go through, that showcased the entire collection. They just showed item by item here, but it's all insects and slugs and little creatures like that, which cool, but also ew at the same time. But some of them, I love them. Like these hurricane candles here that have the cutouts of the insects on it. I think that is so cool. But look who's up at the top here. It's this slug of sorts, which again, ew, but also really kind of cool and creepy and gross. And I love it. Perfect for Halloween. Again, some clearance mixed in. And then these Halloween antique candle pins. You get a set of 12. They're just little like stick pins almost that you can poke into the candles and decorate them with these little ants however you want to. So those are going to be $29 for the set of 12. I missed the price on the hurricanes here, 19 and 45 depending on the size for those. So moving down the page, there's some Ursa glassware here for 48 to 120 on the far left. So it comes in an all clear or the clear glass with the black or the gray tentacles on it. And it's be 48 to 120 depending, I guess, on the quantity of glasses that you get. And then what I wanted to look at also was this trinket box on the far right. So that's going to be $59. So this trinket box here for $59. I'm not sure what kind of insect this is. So if you know what this insect is, leave it down below because it's got me stumped. But you can see the back here, it's closed up. The wings on the back are closed. And then you can open it and put your goodies on the inside there. So I thought that was kind of cool. A little dynamic way to open up the trinket box. I thought that was just really interesting. They also are showcasing this votive candle here that we'll see in a minute. And I don't know if that's a coaster or the lid to the candle, but we'll see that in just a second. So here's that candle that we just looked at. Halloween Antics filled candle in smoky moss for $45. And it looks like that isn't a coaster. It's the lid to the candle there in the background. We saw the mugs for the Frankenstein collection, and then they have the Halloween Antics candle holders. So it looks like we got 3 different candle holders in this collection here. 2 of them are going to hold a taper and 1 a pillar. So it looks like there's an ant one here. That looks like it's going to be $49. So there's 2 ants. There's a tall ant and a short ant there. Ugh, so creepy, gross. I love it. $49 for the short one, $55 for the tall one. And then the pillar candle holder is, I guess, a moth. Is that what that is? A moth? They only have this one picture of it. Let's see if we click on this one. Yeah, it's just the one picture that they're showing of it. So I'm guessing that's a moth. and that's going to be 65. So again, super pricey. They do look like they're a nice heavy duty metal though, so the quality is definitely there. And it already looks like that moth one has limited quantities on it. So even though these things are pricey, they are going to sell out. People are going to buy them. It's a new collection. It's just that shiny object syndrome. People are going to buy it, and they're going to get some of the smaller pieces first. So you'll see some of the smaller pieces, the lower cost pieces sell out first, and then the higher pieces will sell out later or potentially go to clearance. But these look like to be really good quality and just kind of fun, different. I don't know. I really like these. I think these are really cool. And I think a lot of people are going to be interested in these. I also think this is a prime contender for Home Goods and those stores to dupe these in subsequent years. So if you love them but don't want to spend this kind of coin on it, hold on, because I bet you next year or in 2 or 3 years, because sometimes it takes them a little bit to do the dupes, they're going to come out with some of these insect candle holders, and you're going to get them for a much better price. So just keep that in the back of your mind as well. Okay, let's continue down the page and see what else we have. So the Antics collection with the napkin set. They also have serveware, these beautiful embroidered napkins with the ants. I love it. I love it. Let's open this up and see what this is looking like. All right, so this one is just showcasing the napkin. So sets of 4 or sets of 8. So the set of 4 is going to go for $48. The set of 8 is going to be $96. So we have the embroidered ants there. But even though the pricing isn't posted here, I want to take a look at the whole collection and see the scale of those candle holders with the plates and everything. Those insect candle holders that we just looked at, those are big. Those are really big. I'm kind of impressed on the size, and the price makes a lot more sense now. These giant ants and these giant moths on your table or your buffet or console or whatever, and you can see that trinket dish over in the corner there. Sorry about the white box there, but above the napkin on the far right side of the image, you see that trinket dish. It's almost the same size, maybe even a little bit bigger than that moth candle holder. So really, really cool collection here. There's a better look at the dinner plates. Oh my goodness, can you imagine eating off those plates with all those ants on it? Kind of would freak me out, not gonna lie. I don't think I could do it. Let me know in the comments, could you eat off plates that have these ant images on it? I don't think I could do it. The napkins I could probably deal with, but not on the plates itself, because that's just a little too close for comfort for me. But let me know down in the comments what you think about that. Okay, so here's the full serveware collection that they have with these ants. Oh, it's already giving me the itchies. So they have some bowls here at the top. Is that in a set of 4? Ceramic dip bowl sets for $44. I'm guessing it's in a set of 4. Looks like everything's coming in a set of 4. The serving bowl, the one single large serving bowl, is going to be $69.50. The set of 4 napkins for $48, and a set of 4 of the salad plates for $56. Again, I just don't think I could do it with all of the ants on my plate. Let me know if you're braver than I am, because that's just a hard pass for me on the plates with the insects on it. Could not do that. I think it's adorable and fun and be a great prank to play on somebody. But yeah, this is one I'm going to pass on. And further down the page, they have these botanical cloches, 2 different sizes on those, $49 and $69 for those. They're pretty. We've seen those in different places, but so they'll have something like that there for this year. And I wanted to see these highball or these old-fashioned glasses on the end here. So I'm guessing the price range is going to be the quantity of glasses. Okay, these have slugs on them. That's another piece I don't know that I can do. Can you do that? Can you do a glass with slugs on it? I think it's super creative and it gives all the spooky, icky, gooey, yucky vibes. It's just not for me. Not for me at all. But they have those here if you're interested in the slug double old-fashioned glasses. I also wanted to share this spooky season collection here. It's marked as new as well. Now, there's only a few pieces in this collection, and they only have price up for one item, the garland, but they don't have price for anything else. So I don't know if they're still posting or what that situation is, but you can keep checking back if anything is interesting to you, like this candy bowl that looks like it has a zombie, a kid dressed as an apple, and another kid dressed as a banana on it. There's also this witch hat that can be used as a trick-or-treat bag or decor. This looks like a felt trick-or-treat bag. Probably also use it as just as a decor candy dish. The back of it says Winfred. And then the garland that's marked to the side for $45 that says Spooky Season. There's also looks like a moon or a banana. It says Parker. Looks like you can embroider your kids or your name on it. There's a better look at the bowl. We got Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein. So it wasn't a zombie. It's the Bride of Frankenstein, and then an apple and a banana on the side there. So interesting mix of characters. You have a cat bag that you can again get embroidered, and a bat garland. So a few things in the collection, but they only have the pricing for one item so far. So check back again if you are interested in any of those. They also have this trick or treat doormat for $39 right there with all of the Halloween characters on it. And we can scroll down. There's a few more items. These items are also marked new, but they're not part of those other two collections. They're more family-friendly kind of items. You have the felt spider web wall hanging for $29 and the felt mummy bucket for $34. There's another Halloween garland that says Happy Halloween for $45 and the pumpkin treat bucket for $34. There's a book, Anatomicum, did I say that right? For $38, and a Spooky Friend skeleton wall hanging for $49, and the skull looks like another book for $19.99, and then this snake whiskey glass, again, depending on quantities, $14 to $48, and that's not marked as new, but it's kind of a cool glass if you like that, if you like the snakes. And that is going to do it for our virtual walkthrough at West Elm to see what they had new for Halloween and their new collections, which I think I got to give them some props. Very unique take on the whole Frankenstein look. Very unique take on it. So definitely give them props for that. And again, a big thank you to Elsie, the October Girl, on YouTube, who shared this first, and that's where I saw it and had to jump on to share it with you as well. If you like the virtual walkthrough, please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next one.